Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody who are joining from everywhere in the world. Welcome back to another episode of Dhammapadiyasana. Today we're going to be doing episode 61, I would say, 61st episode of Dhammapadiyasana. As you can see, today we have somebody who all of you must have seen before. She is a part of Patisota. Her name is Mallika Siew Peng Chua. Her name goes by Miss Chua. Uh, Malika could be the Dhamma name. Maybe she might explain later. Uh, and let me explain to all of you the topic today. Learning is not enough. Now, here, learning means learning Dhamma is not enough. We also need to give back. That means whatever we know from our Dhamma search, maybe a Dhamma talk, maybe a retreat, maybe a meditation retreat, maybe our reading of the Dhamma books, maybe chanting, whatever we learn, we should be able to put them into our practice in a way that we grow better. At the same time, we need to give back. We need to help other people to grow well in Dhamma, in wisdom, especially in compassion. And our topic once again, learning Dhamma or learning is not enough. We also need to give back life lessons from Sister Mallika Siew Peng Chua. The reason why I invited Sister Mallika here today is that she has been doing a lot of projects, I would say contributions to Patisota, and almost, I would say, many volunteering activities in terms of uh, organizing two interviews in the past, and then a slideshow recently, and almost 11 to 12 songs from her own, what do you call, her own background. So she has been doing a lot. Plus, she is going to undergo a test probably in a week or two, and I hope along the Patisota's contributions and everybody of you who have witnessed her contributions can support her mentally, emotionally, at the same time to reflect upon her contributions to us in the Dhamma, propagation, to give her the true strength, the mental, physical strength, giving the best blessings to her. This is the primary purpose of that. All right, let's get back to Sister Malika's bio, and I'm going to be learning from that too a little bit. Sister Malika is coming from Malacca in Malaysia, and she is a piano teacher at the moment and helping out a lot of organizations, societies about Buddhism and music. Sister Malika, welcome. How are you today?
Hello, Bante. Good
Yes.
morning, good
Suki
afternoon,
Hota
or good
too.
evening. Yeah, to everyone around the world. Okay, nice to see you again, Bante. Thank you for inviting
Nice
me
to
for
see
the
you
talk.
too.
Yeah.
How do you feel today for this moment?
Mm, so far, okay. I'm okay.
Are you excited to share about you for the people who can
Uh,
learn from you?
more nervous than excited.
It can be. I hope that you will be able to share things that are really important to all
Sure.
of us.
Yeah.
And how's your life going on the last couple of weeks and during this time?
Mm, yeah, I was quite pretty busy for voluntary. Recently, the last week we done one for the Chinese temple, very old Chinese temple in Malacca, Cheng Hun Ting. They have a celebration of 5 days, so we were very busy to took part on that event, and it went well. So it's the time for us to slow down and relax, think for the next move.
And you organized the slideshow for my Vasa in Malaysia,
Yeah.
right after. I think probably during that time too. The same day, I think. Same day
Yeah,
evening.
last week. Yeah, everything come at the same time. Very busy
That was the
last week.
last project that you have completed so far. That's a big one.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you personally
Welcome,
and
Bante.
on behalf of Patisota. All right, before we getting lots of time, let me ask you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I mean, where you were born. I know that you born in Malacca, but and how your little time, was spent, and how was your schooling time, and how you got into music and piano. Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay. I was born in Malacca, Malaysia, and I was born in a very simple family. Um, and my parents sent me to the English school. It's a Methodist school where I learn and study. So, and also I pick up music, piano, by begging my father. Because that time when we were very small, very young, our situation doesn't allow. But because I seen people playing piano, I was so admire, and I was asking my father many times. Okay, finally one day he allowed me to pick up the lesson, and I got it. And how I become a piano teacher is very funny because of pair of heel, high heel. Because my life is very simple. I only go to the school and then come back home. So I thought my memory and my thought is, oh, maybe only the piano teacher wear the heels, not other people. So I have from that day, I said one day I want to wear like what my teacher wear, a pair of high heel. So I make it after been learning hard, and I managed. And today I've been teaching piano for many years, many years.
Oh, great! And it was because you what do you call the sound of the high heels, and then you were
Yeah,
into
Bante.
music. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. But anyways, after that, you were mastering. You have been mastering
Yes.
the subject, not just like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. And okay, so looking at your school time, and then how you ended up with. How about piano? Why you specifically chose piano? Music has lots of areas, right? Instruments.
Yeah. Because during that period, piano is the only instrument you can see I mean, most of the people will pick these instruments. But later, I mean, these few years, you can see a lot of instruments coming in. During my time, it's only piano, from what I know. Because my circle of life very simple. I go to the school, I come back home. That's all.
Oh, makes sense. All right. So,
Mm.
how and when did you become interested about Buddhism? Actually, now, as I understand that you've been going to normal, I think Methodist school, right? And then,
Yeah.
you got into music and then piano. How things got changed into learning Buddhism? When this happened?
Uh, I remember when I was in a secondary school. So I went to a temple where they give a free tuition for the Bahasa Malaysia, English, and mathematics. But with a requirement, you have to attend the Sunday school. It means the Dharma school. So because of that reason, I must go. I must go. I must attend. So that's where I start the Dharma school. Dharma learning. I mean Dharma. I mean I practice and learn.
It means it was not your choice because it was mandatory that
Yes.
if you learn free in that
Yeah.
Dhamma school, then definitely you have to.
Yeah,
Um,
because during that time, we cannot afford to pay because I have other siblings also. If I go for every tuition, it's a bit heavy for my father. So I choose to go to the temple where they offer the free tuition. I even asked my sister to come along. So it's actually very interesting. We go to the Sunday school. It's not only actually my focus is not on the learning of Dharma. It's actually the activities, like we have to do drama, we have to do singing, we have the work camp. I enjoy most at the work camp where we can meet all the people from Malacca, the school. Even I think some are from outstation, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the time that I enjoy to meeting people, or else my life is very simple. Go school and come back home. So I really enjoy, and also I um, learn little that time, because to me Dharma is actually like it's like an option. I
at
mean
that
at a
time,
young age.
at
Yes,
that
at
time.
a young
Okay.
age. Yeah.
then how did you become very much into Buddhism? I mean, if you say that because of the free tuition and there was a requirement, mandatory requirement that you need to attend Dhamma school as a part of that requirement. So you had to do drama, you had to involve in some of the activities. And then once you finished Dhamma school, then what happened to you? Did you start working in a music school? And then after that, maybe during your work as a music teacher, how did you practice Dhamma? Or maybe after long time after you got into Buddhism in a bit hardcore way, you know?
I feel so sorry because after I complete my secondary, I start to become a piano teacher. As I told you, I wish become a pair of high heel, and I managed to start at the age of 19 to teach. And from there, I stopped going for the Dharma school because that is only for secondary. They don't have any adults. So I stopped going for the Dharma class, and I just focus on my teaching, and I enjoy my life like holidays overseas. Then
Yeah, I mean, what happened after? I mean, when did you get into Buddhism in a bit serious way? When did this happen? Now, because when I asked the question, how did you become interested in Buddhism? You said that it's because that initially there was free tuition
oh
in a local temple, but there was a requirement, mandatory requirement to learn Dhamma. But then after you finish your school, then that was sort of left out, and that was sort of gone, and then you got into your music field. Now, after this
okay.
music career, maybe during your music career, when was the time you seriously got into Buddhism?
Okay, so actually, when I went back to the temple, they have a bujanga every Wednesday. Why I went? I go back because my sister was very sick at time. So I think why not? I just go for the bujanga. I know because I want to know actually what is bujanga about. So from there, I start to go back to the temple, but definitely they don't have an adult class. I just go for the prayers. That's where I start to get active in the temple. And at the same time, my friend invite me to attend the Chinese temple. They have the adult Buddhist class, but it's conducted in Mandarin. Actually, I'm English based. So, but then I just give myself a try. There's no harm. So I went the class named Blissful Pure Land class. I find it's good even I don't know, I don't understand 100%, but I
This is
can
not
feel
that local temple where you got the free ticket. Another temple,
it's
right?
another Chinese temple that I mentioned to you, 350 years old.
Okay.
That is a temple. They have the adult class. So I went for the class, and so I learned little by little.
Okay,
That's how
great.
I start
And
active
then
in
after
the.
that, what made you think about Buddhism in a different way in your life? Let's say you studied again Buddhism, maybe going into attending Bojanga Sutta events. I mean, overall, what made you to think about Buddhism in a different way? I think you've been going through some of the personal challenges in your life by that time. So what were those
Yes.
challenges like, and how did that change your uh, pursuit of Buddhism a little differently?
Okay. Actually, the Bujanga, when I start go back to Bujanga, I really totally forget about the Pali that I have learned in the during the the secondary time. So then I say why not try to find out whether they have the Pali chanting. So from there I learned a little bit of Pali, and at the same time the Chinese temple I learned a little bit of Buddhism. That is a very practical. They encourage us not only understand, learn and understand. You have to apply into our daily life.
Mhm.
There's a very basic. For example, when you wake up early in the morning, the first thing you have to make up your bed. That is a very basic.
Okay. And then I think you told me that because your father got sick all of a sudden, and with your sibling, something got your mind, uh, into a different set of mindset. Probably you were thinking that life is a little different to many people, right? How did you
Yes.
manage that state of mind, and then how did you look at Buddhism with those emotions?
Yeah. this thing never thought will happen, but this day will come. So I try to, try to understand the wheel of life. So slowly, my actually is my sister sick first, then my father. So I try to understand the nature of the life. So everybody will get sick. Only maybe this is happened too early for me. So I have to learn to accept and to practice. That's why I always think live at the moment and be happy.
All right. So then you got into Buddhism initially for free tuition thing, and then you learn in the Dhamma school, and then later on you got into Buddhism a little seriously because you had some personal challenges in your family, father, sister, and all that. All right. Now let's talk about your practice of Buddhism. I think this is the most interesting part, I think, of anybody's life. Uh, because when they share this to other people, they will learn, they will think about their practice with your practice, right? Something like that.
Mhm.
So tell me how you been spending your day. Maybe how do you start your day? I think there are two aspects. One is the technical aspect, what you do, and then the mental side. That's the second aspect. So could you elaborate on these two about your daily Buddhist practice? And
Uh,
you already mentioned about the making the bed, the first thing. I think that's a very good
mhm.
beginning of a day. Yeah.
Then you must try to eat like healthy breakfast. It doesn't mean you have to have a very luxury breakfast. Just a simple but healthy nutrition breakfast. Because this is we have to love our body first before we can have a good thought.
But some people say healthy food are very, they are unaffordable for people to buy. So what would you recommend for them? Let's say somebody has no money to buy healthy food, superfood. So how do they start their day, you know, with this perspective?
Bante, you can
Yes.
start with an egg. Egg is enough for the breakfast. And
Mhm.
never forget about the coffee. Coffee, egg and coffee. And maybe you can add some more cereals or oats. I think that would be fine.
So that means money is not the problem here. That means people can always find out alternatives for
Yeah,
their
this is the
practice.
very simple basic things. Everyone
Okay.
has it at home.
All right. So why do you think that setting the bed is very important for our mental health? Maybe our Buddhist practice. How do we connect this idea?
I only know this is self-discipline. If you don't start from your self-discipline, how are you going to do more than that?
All right, because those people who are going to meditate, they're going to calm down, they're going to discipline their mind, and but without disciplining their body, maybe the
Yeah,
outside, I think that calming the mind, disciplining the mind is more difficult. I think, yeah, yeah, that's a good point.
yes.
Yes. All right, then after that, after a good breakfast, healthy breakfast, how do you normally spend life? I mean, especially in the practice of Buddhism, what is more important? Okay.
Maybe you can do whatever you like or whatever you need to do, like maybe gardening or
What
cleaning
about
the
chanting?
house.
Chanting or
Oh
something in
yeah,
the morning? Mhm.
it's actually normally before the breakfast I will do the puja. I will do the morning section and the evening section. Thank you, Bante, for reminding me. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I will do the puja first, and then only I have my breakfast. Then follow up by either you go for walking or you can do anything gardening or you do any housework.
All right. Sister Malika, this is very important. I think now we talked about chanting, good breakfast, setting the bed. Maybe people do the same thing in the evening. Huh? They're taking a shower and they do their puja, chanting, all that. What do you think about the mental health during the day, the attitude, thoughts? Like I think we all are supposed to be happy during the day, but unfortunately there are things happening to everyone differently. So sometimes people do technical things well. They do the puja, they do the chanting, they set the bed, but their mind is not good. They are always angry, jealous, unhappy. So I think spending a day according to Buddhism can be a little difficult to those people, most people. So what would you think? How do we make our day happy overall, other than these technical things? I mean, chanting. healthy breakfast. I mean, everybody desires to have such. I mean, how to spend the day without, I mean, maybe you cannot say without, maybe by minimizing those issues. How do we understand issues? Let's say when someone is very angry, very frustrated, sad, what can they do? How can they cope up with that negativity, maybe
Mhm.
that pressure?
Uh, I will say we need to balance because happy everybody like to be happy. So when happiness comes, just enjoy. And when you have a very unhappiness moment, maybe you need to calm your mind first, or maybe just go for a walk, connect with the nature. I mean, to see the tree, to see the plants, to see the sky, to see the star. Maybe you change your mood and you change your thoughts also. There is a very simple things you don't have to spend a single money.
So walking can really help us change the
Yes,
sadness,
Bante.
frustration, disappointment.
Yes, yes, because you withdraw your attention, focus on the unhappiness thing. You will see the trees, you see the birds, you see the flowers. You are enjoying your seeing. So it will really slowly will minimize and slow down. When you come back home, you will feel different. And never forget to have a cup of good coffee
Why are you always encouraging coffee, coffee, coffee? No tea. Why is
because
it?
because I'm a coffee lover. So
Okay.
I do I do take a tea, but mostly it's actually coffee, Bante.
Does drinking coffee help us maintain our mental health more than the tea?
I don't know. Personally, I to me coffee is best for me. I
Okay.
don't know what about others. Okay,
Okay.
everybody has different interests.
Yes. Coffee lovers, tea lovers. Okay, go right. So technically, do some daily things, and overall, to spend the day with so much happiness, because we don't deserve to be unhappy. In case we become unhappy, we can do certain things like go out, go for a walk, maybe have a tea, maybe go see the nature, change in the place where you are, and not hold on to that, not become a victim of that
Yes,
negative
yes,
emotion, right? So what you
yeah,
suggest is we can do a lot of things and then make our day happy. But maybe later on we can solve the problem. I mean, if it is a
yeah,
problem, you find solutions slowly, not right at that time, right?
yeah. It depends on your individual. Maybe you like other things, but for me, I go for walking. Maybe other people they go for shopping, but not for me. And there can be any way that you wish to release your tension or stress. You find the most suitable for yourself.
All right, great. Sister Malika, I think we have come to a very interesting place now. I think before that, I want to ask you about what are the main Buddhist qualities that you recommend, what you've been practicing in your life. Like, let's say, if you ask from a Buddhist, they might say they have learned a lot of Dhamma things about qualities, wisdom, compassion, patience, so many qualities. But I think if you ask from a single person one by one, they might say, "Oh no, this is the quality that I've been growing, that I've been working a lot." In your way, in your own life, you're looking back to your life and now, what are the qualities that you've been practicing from Buddhism as a whole, and what qualities are you suggesting people out there to practice?
For me, very simple. You just need to be kind and
Kindness.
always help.
Okay, that's the most important
Kindness,
quality.
yes, and compassion is you see very simple, and also always help when people needs your help. Never forget about a helping hand. This is very important. Actually, I don't learn Dharma deeply, but I do attend the Dharma talk. I try to understand, but after all, understand and practice, you have to come together. Then you have to practice and put into your daily life. That's why I always stress our daily life is very important.
Other than
You
compassion,
know,
kindness, what are the main qualities that you've been practicing in your life? How about patience? Maybe what are the
yeah,
other big qualities that you've been
patient,
practicing?
yes, patient. You need a lot of patience, to listen or maybe uh to help other people. Be- I mean, to listen to their problems. Patience is actually also the very important role.
All right. So patience and kindness. I think these two are adequate for someone to be,
They are good friends. They
to
are
be a
good
good, to
friends,
be a good.
Bhante.
Yeah, they're good friends, and then those two good qualities will make anybody fundamentally a good person. What about wisdom? Wisdom, is wisdom
Yes,
also
wisdom.
very necessary?
Yeah. Also playing a part of the practice. Sometimes when I like lost, I don't know how to decide. I say, oh, I always can you ask the Buddha, can you guide me, give me more wisdom
Mm.
so I can decide whatever right for me or for everyone.
Because Sister Malika, some people they always complain that I was very kind to other person. I've been very, very compassionate, but they take advantage of my kindness. So then we need some wisdom to understand who am I going to help out, and then how am I going to help out. Sometimes we are supposed to help everybody, but sometimes if you are going to be closer to the wrong person, wrong people, things like that can happen. So how does wisdom, maybe being smart, maybe wisdom can help anybody who practices kindness, compassion, as you said, uh, relieve their pressure about being kind? Because when some people were misused by others, they stop being kind to other people. It's going to be other problem
Mm,
also. So what is your piece of
yeah.
advice to those people? Maybe you are very blessed, maybe the people who you've been kind, they were very good to you, back to you.
No, not really, not really. If let's say you really face this type of, I mean this type of people or attitude, we give them chance. If let's say they are still keep on like that, I mean keep on the same attitude, maybe we have to let go. Maybe it's, we are not meant to help them. So I think let go is the wisdom also, Bante.
You are one of the biggest volunteer persons in your area. Now let's take a look at your projects, what you've been doing to the people.
Bante, this is a song where I composed for the Sekyai Temple for 100 years celebration. The title, My Temple, My Home.
This is my home, this is my place. I grew when I'm alone and needed the peace. My heart grew fonder of the place I once knew. The seed has planted and sorrow turned to joy. As Buddha, my light, my guide.
Bhante, this is the first photo where I took in Dhammi Stupa, Saranang, India. This Bodhi leaf I took at Jetavana Garden, Relic University, Nalanda, offering the robe in Mahabodhi Temple in Bodh Gaya. Ananda Bodhi in India. At the same time, you also do some dana to 100 children, needed children, and also 100 families, which we give them some stationery and some books for their education. We also visit the Tibetan monastery where all the little monks about 4 years old and above. So we also offer some dana to them, and we do chanting together. And also we went to a local shop where they sell all very nice sari, and I try to have some fun with the sari. It's very lovely.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
Would would you mind explaining these what do you call pictures probably
Yeah.
to us?
Okay.
What is this
This is
picture?
actually the first volunteer place that I went. That is called Tzu Foundation. I was a volunteer in that cafe. the cafe only serve beverage only. So must learn how to make the beverage and brew coffee. So this is the first place that I learned to become a volunteer. It's a very good practice there because that place is very strict. You cannot have color hair. You cannot have long nail. You have to
Okay.
always be clean and tidy all the time with their
Okay.
logo. You see.
Great. Yeah, great beginning. Sister Malika, can we go a little bit faster about the pictures because we have some couple of minutes.
Okay,
Just give a very
sure.
short introduction. Huh? This one, I think this is. I heard this is your what do you call the
Yeah.
chanting? What chanting is that?
This one
Night
is not
visits.
night visit. Yeah, this is under Sekiai Temple. I started the night visit because when my father passed away, I request for the night visit, and I thought only the monks, the sangha come for the chanting. I was so surprised. There are many devotees or lay people,
Lay
they
people.
join the chanting. Yes, from there,
Okay.
one of our old Bhante, he encouraged me, why not you join? That's
Oh,
how I start
great.
to become a member in the night visit 6 years ago until today.
And Dhamma folks, Sister Malika is still contributing to this night visit sometimes whenever she is free. She's going to the temple and then to
Yeah.
go to these places to help out the chanting. Okay. Okay.
Okay, this one, okay, this is one of the program I do for the Security Temple, one of the Chinese New Year function. I remember Chinese New Year dinner where I brought my this student. He only came to
Okay.
lesson for maybe less than 1 month. Then I brought him to the stage.
Okay.
And this is the Bante. This is a hymn singing. After Sunday puja, normally after the puja we have a hymn singing section where we lead the people to
At
have the new
Sekyani
hymns.
Temple in Malacca.
Yes,
Okay.
Sekiai
Good.
Temple. Okay, and this one is actually I was asked to help to set up a singing group. It's named Santi Singing Group. Bante, remember you give the name?
I'm happy, Dhamma folks. I'm the one who gave the name to Sister Malika's group,
Yes.
Santi. What does Santi mean, Sister Malika? Can you remember?
I cannot remember. Sorry,
Peace,
Bante.
peace, peace. Karaniya
Peace.
matta yantang santang. That's Santi.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Bante. Totally
It's
forget.
okay. So I'm happy to contribute. Yeah. So we started this
Thank you.
this group
Yeah.
of young people. Yeah. Very little
Yes.
ones.
Actually, mostly they are my students and also their siblings, their brother, sister, or friends. They join in and they
Oh,
enjoy. Almost every
great.
weekend we practice.
Okay. And then this is also part of that another event.
Okay, this Tanti singing group, actually we were asked to perform for the 100 years anniversary of the temple, but unfortunately because of MCO we couldn't.
COVID,
But
COVID situation.
yeah, but later they delay. If I'm not mistaken, it's 101 or 102. We did the
Okay.
live show there.
Is Santi group still functioning at the temple, or is it still kind of in limbo?
No more. We
No more.
stop it
Okay.
because yeah.
Okay. Same event.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Same
All
event.
these
Same
children all
event.
grow up already. Yeah, same event.
Okay. Good.
Okay, this one also the Sunday puja. After Sunday puja, I invite my friend. He's a guitarist. He play, then we sing.
Okay. Good. This
This
will be
was
your house.
yeah, my
Santi
house
group.
because
Huh? Santi group.
yeah, sometimes not able to go out, so I ask them to come to my house, Santi group.
So you brought Santi group members over to your house to help, do the
Yeah,
what do you
to
call
do
it?
the practice
Hymn
every
singing.
Saturday. Yeah, for a year we practice. Okay, this one also the Sunday after puja. I'm very blessed. My student always help me. This is a Francisca and Sultana.
Okay. Lamfok Shutana is not unfamiliar to all of us. She has been singing a lot to Patisota because of Sister Malika.
Yeah,
And also, she and her mother, Sister Ita, they have also done an interview with me. Very, very
yeah.
beautiful. Yes.
Okay,
This.
this is another event for the Kuan Yin birthday, another temple where it's outskirt, where I brought my students also, we perform on that night. And
Great.
very blessed to have friends to help colleagues to help. They do the piano, they do the violin part, and they have the big box. Yeah,
Right.
this is quite something. Okay, this one same Bhante. This one is the same one, the Chinese New Year
Okay.
dinner.
All right. And this event was conducted by a local temple?
No, I organize. I
Oh,
didn't
you
join.
organized. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, the
some
second
of them.
part, huh?
Yeah, some of them are my colleagues, ex-colleagues.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, this one is Wesak.
One of the
Wesak
Vesak
few years
events, one
ago.
of the Vesak years
Yeah,
at Sekyani. Okay. From some
yeah.
little months. Okay, from Sri Lanka. Okay. Now, folks, can you notice Sister Malika? Last year, I think she's carrying this. What do you call this
Oh no,
precious?
Bhante is this year. It's this year. This year.
This year. Oh, this year,
Yes.
2023. Oh, great, great, great. What are you carrying here? What is this?
I think it's the tooth relics. Because
Tooth relic.
they give
Oh, the
me a
relics.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was asking to they give me an opportunity. I just go and experience. It's actually my first time, very first time.
I was going to ask you another question. Maybe for those folks who couldn't understand Sister Malika over here, Sister Malika shaved her hair for last Vesak. So she was like bald headed by
This
that time.
Wesak,
She's quite
Bhante.
knowledgeable.
This
This,
Wesak.
yes. Yeah, this is 2023. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Oh, this event.
Okay. This one is actually my friend organized to visit the orphanage from very far. So we brought a few of us to visit them. We not only visit them, we bring them food, we play music for them, and we have fun games. They were very enjoying. They say we are never like that day. So I'm very happy, very proud of my friends. Mm. Okay, this is actually a volunteer work for the Katina with my student Melanie Lee.
Mhm. Yeah, this is Melanie, who's living in
Yeah,
Sarawak. She was previously in Malacca, helping. I think you are
yeah,
helping the Sakyamuni Vihara probably here. Huh?
yes, yes. I
Okay,
go to many temples where
another
when they
temple.
need.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
and then this
Okay,
event
this one will be the food pantry,
at
actually
Sakyani
run by the Sekiai devotees.
during the
It's a
during the
very
COVID time.
during the COVID time, and we actually the
Maybe
temple
the
tried to help the people. Yeah,
same event.
this is food pantry every Sunday, full moon and new moon. Okay, this one is actually my student. I asked her to help the volunteer during the Wesak. This was last year, Bante.
Yeah, now folks, this girl, her name is Shannon, is coming up in another interview about that very beautiful topic, interesting topic. So stay tuned for that too. She's an animal lover.
Yeah. Mm.
This event, food pantry,
Food
or
pantry also. Yeah, food pantry.
this is Vesak again, huh?
Yeah, this year Wesak, where after I shave my hair. So this is the real me. Okay, this is one of my yoga friend. I asked her to come. I always encourage people come
What's her name?
I mean, her name is Ong Ling. Uh, this is the Katina for this year's Sekiai temple.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, right? Just a few weeks ago.
This is 1st October this year.
Yeah, you can see some of the members of Sekyani. It's
Yeah.
Mr. Veeramani, yeah, Brother Veeramani.
Yeah, he's our leader.
Okay, okay. This picture, I think, at
Also Katina.
Shakyamuni Vihara.
Sakyamuni, also Katina, but this is a few years back. Sakyamuni, yeah. With my friends. Okay, this is one of my Sakyamuni. This is my my buddy Derek. He very helpful. Whenever I need a kapiya for Bante, he will say no unless he's sick or away.
Okay.
Okay, this is my Kalyana Ita and her husband. Always very helpful. I'm so grateful and blessed to have them in my life.
Sister Ita is very familiar to all of
Yes.
us. Very, very talented singer. Again, Derek, huh?
Derek,
Derek?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this should be in Sri Lanka. When did
Yeah,
you
this
go to
is
Sri
the,
Lanka to take this
if
picture?
I think if I'm not mistaken, this is the second time I went Sri Lanka. It's not only holiday, but I spend time there to visit orphanage, and also I guide the monks, the small sangha for the English tuition.
Okay. Good. This.
Okay, this one is actually the recent one where I assist the Dharma school children to learn music besides like learning Dharma. I do some
Oh,
different program.
all right. So, Sister Malika, I think to minimize the time, I will explain some of these events because of the
Okay.
timing issue. Damho, this is the first project that Sister Malika, coordinated with Sister Joanne, and we did an interview some time ago. And you can see Sister Malika is over there helping her, demonstrating,
Yeah.
and then see, yeah, those are happy moments.
Yeah.
And
Very good. Very good inflow.
yes, and there were a couple other, I think, pictures. Maybe I'm going to take them back here. Give me a second for that
Yeah.
to
Sure.
see some pictures, more pictures. Right. Going to remove this and show the new pictures. All right. So back to the stage. Can go back a little faster about these pictures. All right, this should be here. All right, this was taken recently when I went to Malacca
Yeah.
during the
When
last time.
Bhante is. Yeah.
Yeah, let me explain. And
Oh,
this event was the latest event Sister Malika did. I think all of you know. Slideshow for my
last
Nisa.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week. Uh, I think Sister Malika, because of the time, I'm going to give them a little bit of headset in a very short way. This project was done by Sister Malika in June this year. This was done in May. This project was done in April. This was done in January this year with a music teacher, Sister
Lemon.
Lemon. And this was another project done by Sister Malika in January this year. This was again done by Sister Malika in January. This was done last year, April, by Sister Ita and under the coordination of Sister Malika. This was done in 2021 by Sister Malika with her friends. And this is Sister Ita's daughter, Shutana.
Sultana.
It was
Yes.
done by Sister Malika's coordination 2021 September. Same Sister Shutana,
Sultana.
done again 2021 September, another song. And this one is Samantha Tan. It was done 2021 under the coordination of Sister Malika. This is the interview that I did with Sister Ita and her daughter
Ita
Shutana
and
under the coordination
Sultana.
of
Yeah.
Sister Malika. This is again Joanne's interview, and you can see Sister Malika is demonstrating.
Oh, I did so
All
many
right.
I didn't know. I cannot
Yes,
remember.
so there are so many things Sister Malika has been doing.
Yeah.
Sister Malika, I think I'm going to be asking you one more question at the end. Now, let's take a look at how your friends, students, and what they are going to talk about you, what they have to talk about you. Let's take a look.
Okay.
My name is Yo Ming Chong, Aiden Yo Ming Chong. I like to play piano with Miss Chai. Thank you.
That was one of your student,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we will go a little bit speedily because of the time. This is
I learned piano with Miss Chai. I'm very happy.
These are Sister
Bhante.
Mallika's,
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
Sister
yeah,
Mallika's students,
they are
and
twins.
they are twins. And we'll look at
Very good afternoon. This is Brother Mike here. I would like to share something about Sister Mallika. I've known her for almost more than 15 years, actually through the SKE Dharma School. I've known her as a very helpful person, especially in temple activities and also organizing charity organizations for temple to raise funds and any functions to get the youth involved, which is a very good thing. She's also a very cheerful person who's always portrayed that happiness despite I know the challenges that she faced. Okay, that's all I have. Thank you very much.
that was Brother Mike, and
Yeah,
we will
Brother
be
Mike.
looking at
I know Sister Mallika for the past 10 years, and she is my daughter piano teacher. And she really can play a very good piano. And to me, she is a very kind-hearted lady, and she's also very filial piety. And she taught me a lot of things like how to say satu, 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 although I don't, until now, I still couldn't pronounce it very correctly. And also she taught me how to address Bhante and Bhante. Yeah, this is how we get to know each other. So I hope Sister Mallika have a very bright future in her Dharma learning, and I wish her all the best, and also I wish her a good health, and also may her dream all comes true. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
we're looking at another here.
Hi everyone, this is Lydia. Yes, I know Sister Mallika quite long time ago, and she's I can say that I always call her as teacher also lah, because she is a music teacher and she have wide knowledge about music, and I know her since before I married until I deliver my children. Then I still keep in touch with her. In case like sometimes I feel like I having a problem, then I will still go to her. I will take her as asking her for the guidance, like opinion, all this. Then she is very helpful and will share with me lah. And I also know that now currently she's teaching the hymn singing, and we really appreciate her effort because she really take her time then to come to the music class, then to teach the children, and this is a complimentary what I can say that the skills that the children can gain off lah, right? We really thank you to Sister Mallika for your time and dedication towards the children of the Dharma School. Thank you, and we are grateful to have you together with us. Thank you, Sister Mallika.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm K. Viramani. I'm here to talk about our wonderful sister Mallika Chua. I find that she's a person with multitask ability. I find she's very helpful, who readily avails herself for voluntary services in Buddhist activities. A generous and well-likable person who cares for community services and has a flair for children. A good music composer and a pianist who provides training for students keen in playing piano. She's a nice person to associate with as a friend. So thank you, that's all.
I would like to share about my friends Mallika. For my first impression, I got to know her in yoga class since 1 year ago. As I know her, she is very kind
so very good.
and honest, helpful person in my mind. And she is always doing volunteer in place where help is needed.
Chua is a very hardworking, sincere, helpful, and a very kind person.
It's a very big compliment. And we'll be looking at.
Good afternoon. I'm Joanne here.
Yeah,
I'm
so very.
Mallika's friend. I know Mallika since I think 5 or 6 years ago. So I found that Mallika is a very kind person and a very care person. So if you need any help, sometimes if she's free, she will help you, and she can be a very good listener as well. And she always give advice to a friend, and feel that very comfortable when you go out with her to have a small break time with her. She can be really talk to you and sharing her life, her experience to you. So, for example, what I say she is very caring is and responsible also. The way she taking care of her families, like her mother and her brother, I can feel that she's a very, very responsible person, and she no complain about how to take care of her family. So I feel very proud of her, and I feel very happy to be Mallika's friend, and that's why I also transfer my daughter from a piano class from another teacher to Mallika. So she also treat my daughters very good, and my daughter also very happy to go to her class. So I'm very happy to be her friend. So all the best to Mallika. I wish her healthy, happy, and happy all the time, and have a good health, and may God bless her. Thank you.
And I know Sister Mallika from SKE. We attended the Sutta chanting class together. I find that Sister Mallika is a very committed person, especially when it involves to temple activities. She will give her full commitment to carry out her responsibility. And I also find she's
Thank you,
a very
Joanne.
helpful person, and also a little bit jovial. But overall, I find she is somebody who's very approachable, and she do things sincerely, and she will take her responsibility, especially when it involves to temple activities with full commitment.
Finally, we have Teacher Sim, who had taught Sister Mallika.
Good afternoon. I know about Miss Chua. She is a very filial Patidota, especially when I saw her, how she took care of her mother when her mother was ill for quite a long time. And she's really, with all her heart, taking care of her mother. Besides that, she also is a very good sister to her brother during the brother's illness. And also, I know Miss Chua also is a very helpful person, a very helpful lady, very, what should I say? No words can express. I really appreciate what she has done for her family and for us, the Dharma class. Thank you.
Yeah, something, I think some
All right,
interrupting.
all right. So I would offer my comments about you at the end. All right. So, Sister Malika, you are the very closest Kalyana Mitras to
Bante,
me.
Bante say something bad about me.
Um, well, I mean, I'm always picking up the good stuff. So, Sister Malika is the closest Kalyana Mitras to me, especially who has been helping Patisota a lot. She has been bringing a lot of people, not even bringing a lot of people, she has been learning at the same time helping, and she's very happy to help out. And I can of course agree with all these people. One thing that they said was that her kindness, and she was talking about that kindness in her interview too. She said kindness is very important, more important, because if you are not kind, we are not able to help out the society. So I wish you, Sister Malika, you will be going through your tests, whatever the treatments. I hope everything gonna be very smooth to you, and you'll be back to normal very soon. And I
Thank you.
hope, I sincerely wish through all the good karmas I've been creating in my life, may all the good karmas be upon you, and may you be able to go through all those events without any discomfort, pain, unhappiness, and to get back to normal, and then to do more dharma good services to you. Sister Malika, depending on our time, can you take 1 or 2 minutes and finish this interview? It's over to you.
Thank you all my friends who have recorded all the compliments. Thank you, and everybody be happy and be healthy always.
At the same time, wishing you back, Sister Malika, again, health, happiness, and then may you be able to do more. And I heard that you are going to India probably by the end of this month. May you have a safe trip before that. May your
Thank you.
tests and whatever the treatments, if necessary, be always smooth on you,
Yeah,
always painless on you. May you have lots of strength, support
thank you.
with all the good things you've been doing. Sometimes we bless people without knowing what they have done. You have truly showed us that you uh, did something very enormous to Patisota and to all these other places. I know personally your stamina, your courage, your enthusiasm, your inspiration. I'm always thankful to you all the time. So, folks, let's wish Sister Malika. Uh, Thank you for everything that you've been doing for Patisota. I hope that you will do the same, and you'll be able to have lots of physical, mental support, emotional support, strength in the future for your music career, your health, your happiness. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you. This is the end of our interview, our 61st Dhamma Pariyasana interview. Stay tuned for another interview soon. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you,